Nestled in the Valley of Wine and Roses, Robertson was founded in 1853 in the Western Cape province of South Africa. Agriculture remains the mainstay of the town's economy. Rural communities currently grapple with fetal alcohol syndrome, teenage pregnancy, high school dropout rates, and a low level of parental involvement in children's education. Skills development is recognized as a key contributor to alleviate poverty and contribute to economic growth in South Africa.
So many years ago, I had observed going to Soweto an establishment that was a skills centre, and I thought it the most brilliant idea, and I hoped that someday we would manage to do the same thing. This farm, Madiba, became available. We went to look at it, and the Laingsburg floods had just happened, but fortunately my husband was something of a visionary, and he could see what lay ahead and the promise of the farm, which most people just thought was a disaster area. So we started to build this skills centre. We got an architect in, and we placed it very carefully so that it would have a lovely view, and it's above a dam, and it's really state-of-the-art, and I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of what it stands for and the work that it does. I'm very thankful that we managed to do this at all. There was my dream, and this is the reality, and I'm glad. So I invite you to join us and come on the virtual tour and see what it is I'm talking about.
The Graham and Rhona Beck Skills Centre is a key project of the Graham Beck Development Trust. The centre acts as a catalyst for change, facilitating employability and sustainable growth by means of community transformation and skills development.
Now, this skills centre is aspiring to become the leading skills development resource in the Langeberg municipal area. It focuses on a few areas, that being education, training, community development, skills training, events, conferences, and also enterprise development. I invite you now to meet the team of the centre so that they can introduce you to the work that is being done here at the centre.
Welcome to the Graham and Rhona Beck Skills Centre. The Skills Centre team work with partners in the local government and businesses to develop the Skills Centre into a model for community-based development in the Langeberg municipal region. And this is what we are doing.
My name is Melvin King, and I'm the headmaster of Bridgehouse Preparatory School out in Franschhoek. I feel very privileged to be serving on the board of the Graham and Rhona Beck Skills Centre and working the vision of the Beck family for this community and the surrounding areas. We've been very fortunate over the last couple of years to build a very strong working relationship with the Department of Education for the Cape Winelands and the Department of Social Development.
The Skills Centre is partnering with the Department of Social Development and the Rural Development Organisation to consolidate 76 creches and aftercare centres and increase ECD standards.
Government is setting minimum standards that we must meet, and therefore the Skills Centre is the place where the teachers and the carers will be trained, and at the end of the day will render excellent service.
Farm workers are very excited by the work being done by the Skills Centre because they now have the opportunity to do training in a language they prefer and also on the level they are comfortable with.
We've decided to focus on 3 schools. Whilst we'd like all schools to have access to the Skills Centre, we've decided to pilot 3 schools. The Huguenot School in Robertson, the Langeberg High School also in Robertson, and the Wemmershoek Primary School out in Franschhoek. Our focus there is to work on capacity building, strategic planning for those schools, to support them in their operations. We are looking to do support for the governance, development of leadership, life skills and vocational guidance for all our children.
My name is Clifton Frolick, and I'm the Director of Education in the Cape Winelands Education District. Part of my duties is to oversee the proper management and governance in about 300 educational institutions Education is a very important and vital issue in South Africa, and that's why, on behalf of the Western Cape Education Department, I'm particularly proud of the relationship that we have developed and established with the Skills Centre. I'm also very proud about the relationship with other government departments, such as the Department of Social Services. And all of this we do to enhance the capacity of our schools in the Langeberg municipal area.
The Skills Centre caters for both company and sector level to facilitate the provision of scarce and critical skills in the Langeberg municipal region. The focus is on agriculture, construction, tourism, wholesale and retail.
The Skills Centre has a holistic approach, aligning training and development initiatives with national priorities and working closely with local businesses to develop and facilitate the implementation of work skills plans. The Skills Centre is committed to develop capacity in the local equine industry. 27 farriers participated in the first international training course held by the Heartland Horseshoeing School based in Colorado. A catchment situation assessment study has facilitated funding to restore 8 rivers, one of which is the Funk Rivier, so vital to local agriculture. Water will be a main conservation theme going forward. The Skills Centre has launched an Agri-Sciences Career Guidance Initiative with the University of Stellenbosch, exposing rural learners to careers in the agri-sciences. The Skills Centre also facilitates the development of life skills such as financial literacy, business skills such as business management and computer training, as well as occupation-related skills.
Ek is Maritza Jansen, ek is van Hoofden en ek is ook 'n direkteur van swart bemagtigingsprojek, Dagore Farming. Ek het 'n kursus ondergaan by die Skills Centre en daar het vir my weer gehelp om 'n bietjie meer selfvertroue te hê en ook om meer professioneel op te tree met my kliënte.
I think a lot of people don't have the money to go and study at Stellenbosch or UCT, and I think the Skills Centre is more local to the people around the Breer River Valley, and it's just 15 minutes away. So you can do your courses here, your study that you are interested in.
I work in close association with the Graham and Rhona Beck Skills Centre, particularly in the areas of enterprise development and entrepreneurship. One of the Skills Centre's enterprise development initiatives has been Long Mountain Caterers and Bakery, who supply the catering to the Skills Centre and also bake breads for 13 schools in the community. They're also associated with the University of Stellenbosch's Business School, and through them we have an entrepreneurial academy at the Skills Centre, which will take 10 entrepreneurs in the area through a program, getting them eventually to the level of global entrepreneurs.
A community task team partners with the Rural Development Organisation and other key stakeholders to facilitate community transformation. The Skills Centre aims to be the leading regional venue to host corporate, government and entertainment events.
My name is Sonwabo John Gonyama, the Executive Mayor of the Langeberg Municipality. Langeberg Municipality needs the Skills Centre because it will contribute in the transferring of skills to people, particularly on farms, local businesses, as well as in the municipality itself. This will also contribute in the upliftment of the people socially as well as economically.
The Skills Centre Patron Program is about developing a philanthropic community of both private and corporate donors around a shared vision of positively transforming lives and communities in the Robertson area. Corporate patrons benefit from BEE recognition. As the Skills Centre is a registered PBO, approved to issue Section 18A certificates, all donations are tax deductible.
My name is Bruno Raimondi. It's been a real privilege for me to be a Skills Centre patron. The project has helped me to plough back the much needed training and knowledge into the community, and it's also helped much with the upliftment and the improvement of the resource base.
The late Mr. Beck and his wife Rhona have always been very compassionate about people, the employees, the business associates over a long period of time, and the foresight they had to develop something like the Skills Centre and do the investment in our valley is a huge asset for our community. Hopefully it has in the past and will in the future also contribute a lot to education, training, skills development and the general upliftment of our community.
I invite you, on behalf of my wonderful husband who made such a huge contribution, my husband Graham Beck, on his behalf and on mine, to come along and join us in this very exciting enterprise, this vital move towards being of assistance and help to our fellow people of the region. And other people are very welcome, so come and see us, see what we're talking about. You're welcome. And I hope you'll be as inspired and as I am and as delighted as I will be when you do join.